Let me ask you something. Do you want to go about the rest of your life being average? Now, to be frankly honest, I don't think I read a single book over a span of about 12 years at one time in my life. Thanks to some sound advice from several highly successful mentors, I finally then broke and became an avid reader. Now, below, you will find the best of the best reads that I have personally consumed. And now I must warn you, it's one thing to read and learn, and it's an entirely different thing to implement, execute, and to do what you've learned. I cannot stress enough the importance of reading quality books, and the key word there being quality. Now, for years, I had literally scoffed at the notion that books could somehow have any kind of significant impact on increasing my level of success. I'll never forget the very first time that I realized that I had wasted all those years in guarding this belief. I was involved with an infomercial company at the time. I had developed a comprehensive marketing system. It was a website, and I received an invitation from the CEO of this company to fly out to his corporation and discuss integrating it with his company. They flew me out from California to Massachusetts. They then had me picked up in a limousine, and that limousine then promptly whisked me from the airport to my hotel, and all this was paid in full, so it was an amazing experience. And then later that day, I arrived at the company headquarters. I vividly remember being escorted to the CEO's corner office. As I entered, I was in awe of the size and extravagance of it. Now we proceeded to discuss the terms and came upon an agreement in a remarkably short amount of time. And by the way, this is another trait of highly successful people. They make decisions quickly. That's another topic for another time. Then, and this is the part I'll never forget, he actually stood up, walked out from behind his desk, and proceeded forward towards a closed floor-to-ceiling double-door cabinet. It was very large, floor-to-ceiling, 2 doors, and while simultaneously opening the doors to the cabinet, he turned around and stated, "If only people knew the secret to becoming rich, all they have to do is read." And as the door swung open, the contents were revealed. There was shelf after shelf after shelf filled with books. Books about business, books about personal development, books about success, and on and on. It was right then that I finally believed the supreme importance of reading books. Thus began my wondrous, enlightening, and success-breeding journey. The good news is, now it's your turn. I've personally found that listening to books was easier and more convenient than reading them. So whenever in my car, I connect my smartphone to the stereo system and I listen to books rather than listen to music. I now affectionately call all of my vehicles Success on Wheels. Now, whatever your preferred method is for reading books, whether you like to read them or listen to them, the one thing that I implore of you is to simply start reading, and start reading now. Get in the habit of starting each day with 30 minutes to an hour of reading. What you will find is that your days will be far more productive, far more invigorating, and far more, well, successful. Below is my gift to you. It is my personal library. These are the very books that have had a profound effect on my level of success, both professionally and personally. They are presented below in no particular order. Read the accompanying descriptions and then start by just picking one that stands out to you. After completing that first book, then come back and pick another, and then another, until you've completed reading the entire Reach Your Peak library, one book at a time. I hope you enjoy this journey as much as I have, and more importantly, I hope you are impacted as profoundly as I have been by the results generated from consuming and putting into action this collection of life-changing education and information.